Well, Verona, this is an interesting video because this is the first time one of our shared students has released their very first single. And we've both heard it, but
it's so good.
It is very good. And
yes,
I was talking to Jordan, that's the student's name. And I was like, this song, man, it's really good. I want to do more than just hit repost. And so today the video is going to be a little bit different because we're going to be doing some vocal analysis, but mostly the reason that we're doing this is we mostly just want you to know that Jordan's band Through the Ruin is out there and that you should go check out their first single. Legitimately. So
stream it like crazy.
Stream it like crazy. It's literally his first ever single he's ever released, and it's very good. And so we'll do some vocal analysis. We'll talk about, working with him, but this is 90% just to pump his tires, just to hype him up. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Whoop, whoop.
I do have a question for you before we get started. It's a quick one. Because I worked with Jordan on his singing voice a bit, and then you showed up, and I was like,
yeah.
Now you go over there.
Did you do some harsh vocals with him as well?
Almost the entirety of what we did was harsh vocals.
Yeah.
From like a mostly Fry perspective.
Okay,
And then we did some false chord stuff because he wanted to explore it and he wanted to have a little bit of that like extra oomph in the sound.
Yeah.
And then we did work on some grit on his singing voice, and he and I did work on his singing voice for a while, not a lot, just more like tips and tricks there. But once you showed up is when he really started actually working on his voice with us. So I wanted to know how long did you work with him for? I don't remember. Just
a couple of months. So it's been a while that he stopped his lessons because he was recording and everything. And we did, I don't remember if it was that song, because as I said, it's been a while. But we did a vocal session that he was actually recording and I was there.
Yeah,
so we did so just so you know, we can do that online. It's very nice. If you have your own home studio, as he does, we were basically doing one sentence at a time, one verse at a time, then the chorus and tweaking. So that was one of our last the last project we did together, but it was good. And he was already, I gotta say, Jordan, you are already good and talented. And when he showed up, okay, it's not like he was tone deaf and I made him amazing in 2-3 lessons. No, he was already good.
Yeah, we're not.
So I just made I remember it was mostly comfort things, just how to be more comfortable and not get tired quickly and stuff like that, and maybe little tone things to adjust. But he was really talented already. So,
well, let's show people this awesome song. This is Glass Through the Ruin. We are gonna pause maybe once or twice, just to avoid the whole copyright strike thing. Because if it's on Spotify, Jordan, the guys in Through the Ruin aren't gonna be like, we're getting you. It's all automated anyway. So I might pause once or twice, but mostly I just want you all to listen to this song. So here we go. This is Glass. Good job, Jordan. Let's check it out.
Say I'm fine, though it stings. and whatever. Every laugh just makes me feel lesser. In this crowded room, feeling so lost out. Turn the volume up on my adults. I keep bottling the rage till it poisons every vein. All that thunder I don't show, just so I see when it rains. Yeah, I'm screaming at the mirror, but the sound won't leave my mouth. I keep bottling the rage inside till it's hateful myself now. What if I cried right here, right now? Let it all spill on the floor somehow. Just to stay when you say me back or step back, so like I'm some mistake. I've been bottling the rage, let it poison every vein. All that thunder I don't show, falling back on me is blame. Now I'm crying at the mirror, saying I won't do this now. I've been bottling the rage inside. I'm so tired of hating myself now.
I just did. You know what? I
You
just
didn't
decided.
stop.
No, I decided to let the whole thing go because you know what? Like, here's the thing. Like, like, I'm not even gonna monetize this one anyway. So
No.
it may get like a copyright thing, but I really don't. I wanted people. This is his first single, and I really didn't want. You know, when we do vocal analysis, we're not there to be reactors. We're there to be educators using the
Mhm.
reaction format. So we pause whenever we want, and if people don't like it, they move on. But the goal of this video is different. The goal of this video is, you know, Jordan put in some work. That's the thing,
Yes,
you know.
it's a success story of like
It
yeah,
really
there's-
is.
yeah.
It really is. I think sometimes people see the vocal coach and they have this idea that like we created them, but like obviously we were there, we were helpful. I'm very thankful to be a part of the journey, but like what
me
you
too.
all hear listening to this stuff, it's 90% hard work. Like he was a hard worker.
Oh yeah.
He had moments of doubt, moments of like, I don't even know if I'm cut out for this.
Yes, that's
and so-
true. I remember.
Yeah. You
Yeah, we
probably
have
had
to
some
motivate.
experiences too.
Let's go, dog. You got this.
You know, and it's so cool because one thing I'm really proud of him for doing in this song is that, you know, actually this is interesting. Jordan was one of my original students, way back in the day, and then he took a very long break because of just life and work
Okay.
and things. Came back later, and actually he was in and out. He showed up. I think he did lessons with me 3 individual instances.
Okay.
And for him, it was like very important to be able to sing and scream and move between the two. Now, this is a studio recording, so you know, obviously there are times where you punch in, you scream. There's one section here where it sounds like he went straight from the scream into the singing.
Yes. Is it the section like the head voice part and then scream? I was really impressed. So, Jordan, we're waiting for the live version.
you know, I wish I was made. I wish I had like the business budget to just be like, go get yourself a music video made. But I don't. I don't.
No,
have
but
that
a
ability.
live version, like go into like whatever like open mic there is around in your city, and even if it's not full band, bring your backing track and just get a live version.
You know,
social medias.
People. Well, he and I we had a whole call where I was just like, yo, I'm not even going to charge you. Like, let's just be two musicians, hop on a call with me and I'll give you, I'm not the best music marketer, but I have done it. But I have a question for you. So obviously, listening to this, and we can keep this kind of brief because we both have our afternoons. But listening to this, I'm kind of curious because I hear him utilizing things that, we worked on together. Again, not trying to lay claim to his success, or again, I saw him for an hour once or twice a month. It's, not trying to claim his progress for ourselves, but I'm interested. What are some things? I hear some of that trademark Verona lightness in the voice, the trademark, the right, trademark, like Verona power without press sound, So what are some things, you hear that he clearly worked very hard on?
Yeah. I mean, first there's no more, like, besides the parts that he actually consciously, French brain,
consciously, you got it. Consciously. Yeah.
Consciously. So the part that he consciously wants grit in it, because we talked about, like, and that's a big subject for Cardivox students because they love the raspiness, but then I'm like, are you able to do it clean? Because you have to be able to do it clean, and then you add it over so that it's not, I'm always raspy and I don't know how to do it another way. That's not healthy, So I'm hearing that he's like mostly clean, besides those little parts where he consciously wants to have grit in it. And his head voice, gorgeous, gorgeous moments of head voice. I'm a lover of those flips. That's one of my I guess signature. Like, I sing like that. I love a good flip. It's just so much healthier to flip also as a singer than always be belting. Like a song that has sections and that you play around, you're not always in the same 3-4 notes, when you move around your register throughout a song. So he wrote it. We didn't write it together, but he wrote it in a smart way, I would say.
Yes, there's a lot of very smart vocal composition here.
Yeah.
And I hear a lot of those same things too, that you're mentioning. For me, there are a couple things I hear where, because, obviously as someone's coach, we're listening for the things that we worked on, because that's what we're trying to help them with. There have been times where I go see a student like is on tour or they're local and they have their show and I'm in the crowd and I'm not like judging them, but I'm like, oh, here's that part, nailed it, right?
Yeah.
So there are three main things that I hear he did really well that he and I worked on. The first is getting some roundness in the tone, because with these more like compressed, not like super loose false chord tones.
You're talking about the harsh vocals, mostly?
The screams themselves. Yeah, the screams themselves, because that's the vast majority of what he and I did.
Okay, yeah.
Like I said, we did work on his clean voice a little bit, but not to the extent that you and he did. Not the extent you did. But a lot of people, it'll be a very thin tone, and it's hard for them to have that sound while still going having that forward. It can feel really counterintuitive to have your distortion, also dropping the jaw, also feeling forward. It's very, very difficult. So doing it at like low levels, thinking about your vowel. What were you gonna say? Sounded like you had a question.
I was about to say it's this exact same thing we do in clean singing. So maybe what we did helped his harsh vocals. Usually that's what it does, right? You send me students and then they go back to you and like you're like, it's better.
Well, I just got a message from Pierre. And he had a single drop that I also want to talk. It's all,
yeah, but he's singing now.
I know, I haven't heard much of it, but
he's singing like he didn't even want to sing. He was like, "I'm just there with you, Verona, just to help my screams." And I was like, "Okay, I want to sing. I want to work my pitch. I want to do ear training." I was like,
yeah. See, and it does help too. And so the other thing I hear with Jordan is onsets, right? With these types of vocals, right? I'm obviously doing it at a very, very like low level, right? And he's doing a type of scream that like I teach a lot of people how to work with it. It's not like a scream that I personally do a lot. But a lot of times when we have like this whoa onset scream, it's very easy to take those vocal folds and just punch them together. And what happens is when you have those harsh onsets, it makes your vocal folds puffy, and then you lose access to your what? Head voice. And he, because of we never want to lose access to our head voice, but because of the music he wanted to write, it was really important that as we work with his harsh vocals, we are paying extra special attention to his vocal folds. And the third thing I hear from him, which he's always had a little bit of this naturally in his voice, the way he sings, he uses one of my, what I call the cat poo cue, right? You walk into a room and you see, like, on your pillow, your cat has pooped on your pillow. Yeah, what if I knew?
So in his clean singing?
Yeah.
He has a good twang, but it was already in his accent. I remember, like, it was already American.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. A lot of people from, depending on their regional accent, the US, certain parts of London, New Zealand, Australia, they don't have a whole lot of trouble putting their voice here. And it's really important for screams too. Because even like, now he doesn't do these types of screams, but even something like, being forward is really important. But anyway, those are the main things that I hear that, like, I was listening for when I first heard the song. I was like, how are these going to go? And I think he did really well. I think he nailed it.
Yes. We want a live recording. Let's go, Jordan. Let's go.
Well,
I text, like, when he sent me the song, I'm like, where's the video? We need a video. Like, we want to post a video. So, like, just I told him, even in your home, like home studio, you put your outfit, whatever, one camera, and you just sing over. That's good enough. That's good enough for social media, because people now, on Spotify, it's okay, people are really listening with their ears, but like other than that, everybody's listening with their eyes as well. So
except for me, but not always by choice.
Yeah.
No,
but I mean, if you scroll, like, you know what I mean, if you're scrolling for videos, if you just have a cover art, are you really gonna stop? No, it has to move.
Listen, you're so right, and I don't like it because it's hard.
I mean, it depends on which platform you are, but if you're on Instagram or on TikTok, you cannot just have the cover art with the song playing.
I don't want to say it because I don't want to, like, give anything away that he may be planning, but we had a whole conversation, he and I was like, what
with
is
Jordan?
Yeah. I was like,
who are you?
Yeah. What is Through the Ruin about? What do you want it to look? And I'll tell you later. Because again, if he puts it up, I don't want to, like, steal his thunder. But he came up with some very cool ideas. So we'll get some stuff.
It's coming. It's coming.
Yes.
Amazing.
Well, I'll
now
let you go.
Stream it, know it by heart. So when there's a visual coming, you're going to know the lyrics by heart.
Go listen to Through the Ruin, Glass. Jordan, I don't remember his bandmates' names, but also good work to them. It's a great song. It's awesome.
Great song. I'm not sure. Jordan, let me know if that's the song we recorded together. I'm not sure it's that one. I think it's another one. So probably the next one.
I don't know. All right. Well, I'm going to be abrupt so you have time to, like, get some water, do what you got to do before your lesson.
Thank you. But
yeah,
it was fun. I'm really proud. It's very
good job, Jordan. Many thanks. Much love. We're out. Bye.
Bye.